everybody, welcome back. Today we are doing a D&D video with Glomps.
Hello.
Glomps is gonna help me do my character sheet. So then that's, there. And then we're gonna work on Glomp.
Yes. In our future campaigns, I will be DMing, so I won't be using my character much, but my character will still make appearances throughout the story.
Yeah, and we'll try, when we eventually get to that phase where we have people, we're going to try live stream on, YouTube, Twitch.
Yes.
So more people can come in.
Okay, so, Blondie, what is your character? What is your character's name?
Okay. With much confusion and debate, I have decided on Trixie.
Trixie.
Or Trix.
She will be a female, and you'll be starting at level 1. Now, we are using Aurora Character Builder for this. It is pretty much the best way to build a character in D&D. Now you can choose your race. As you have made...
The thing is, my race is a half elf, like a high elf. Because my mama is a high elf. My papa is a, dog-like creature. And Mabel is the, speak in the background. So, I came out looking like this Pomeranian. But other than my appearance, everything else in my aspect is basically elf-like. My lifespan, my other things. I just look at am like a Pomeranian.
There will be a lore video on the channel eventually, but to just fit this into lore, there are a species of humans in this world that have evolved to be more bestial-like, more animalistic, and that is where Trixie's character traits come from.
Yeah, she looks like a dog. The paws into everything and standing on two, but she's more elf than anything, it's just her appearance.
As a half-elf, you are entitled to 2 ability score increases.
Ooh.
So you can choose to increase either your strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, or wisdom.
I need more information on that because I know I wrote it down somewhere, but I need more information in what each of those entail because that also will depict how I build her because I know you put points to each of those.
So strength basically is your damage that you can deal, your character's overall strength, that one's pretty a given. Dexterity is going to affect things such as your acrobatics, your agility is going to be tied to your dexterity.
Okay.
Your constitution mainly affects your hit points and your health, but there are other things that are also affected by constitution. I always see constitution as sort of willpower, but it's not quite that. It's close enough.
So it's kind of like your health and some other stuff.
Yes. Intelligence will be in regards to learned knowledge. Now, this is knowledge that you have been taught or have learned, and it's your overall intelligence. And of course, wisdom is more of innate knowledge, things you should know. They're very close to each other.
Common sense, basically.
Basically, yeah.
You'd think that would fall under intelligence.
They're very close, and there's certain things that overlap. There's certain classes, well, not classes, but skills that feel like they should go more for wisdom or intelligence. So we'll see that as we go along. But which of these 2 would you like to increase?
I'd like to put them in strength and dexterity, so I'm more nimble and strong. Because intelligence-wise, I feel like I should already have some basic knowledge, and that's as far as my human self, me, goes. So I feel like she would just have common knowledge, if anything. A little bit of thinking power, but that's about it.
Now, due to your character's lore, well, not lore, but your lineage, I'm not selecting a half-elf variant because none of them would fit your character.
Yeah, with the beast part of my other half.
Now's the most important part. what class are you going to play? Do you see yourself as a more physical fighter? Do you see yourself using magic? Or
That's the
shapeshifting?
thing. Ooh, shapeshifting sounds fun. Okay, so this is going to be hard because, first of all, as you've seen from her character picture, she carries around basically a staff that her mother made for her, which has
Yes.
like a very important moon jewel in it that helps her channel her magic better because it's a little wild.
That's
But she
fair.
also has a little stabbing knife on the end of it because she can get aggressive. You know,
So
the
you-
Pomeranian.
So your character's definitely going to be a spellcaster because of the staff, and spellcasters do often still carry a dagger or a knife.
But I also like the thought of I can turn into any animal at any freaking time.
Druids are very powerful.
Can a druid use magic?
They can, to a point, they can use some magic. Okay, they use wild
Because
shape, and yes, they do have spells. They
what
have
spells can they use?
druid spells, more focus on nature magic and that sort of thing.
Want some be able to just destroy shit at the same time. I know I'm already an animal, so like shapeshifting sounds like an odd thing to add on to it. But I've always liked the thought of I could turn into anything I want.
Yeah, a druid probably is the best. They have spells, they can change into animals using wild shape.
But if I'm a druid, I can't use like fireball or something like that.
I don't think you can, no. Then you'd have to pick something like a sorcerer or warlock or a wizard.
This is hard. I think I'd have to go for the magic, but like I really do want the druid. But I think maybe I should go for like a wizard or I don't know, what's the difference between each of the magic ones?
Okay, warlocks have a patron, a god that they draw their power from. So
Draw the
their
pro
spells
coming
are gonna
from
be
me.
Yeah, these spells are going to be very different. They're still powerful, but they're very close to being a sorcerer. A sorcerer draws on their own internal magic.
I think sorcerer sounds best because it's a magic you created from yourself. So like just all depends on her and her own magic she's inherited from her mother.
Okay, no problem. We will be going with a sorcerer then.
Yeah, I think in this character's story, like her mom's a sorcerer. She took over sorcering because she had a magic talent for it.
Hmm.
She does have an older brother, but we don't really need to mention him yet.
Not important.
Not at this moment. I mean, you don't even know much about her mom and her dad. But she does have an older brother who's very strong. I'll say that much.
So Trixie is a sorcerer. Now, sorcerers can draw upon their magic from a different amount of sources within themselves. And those where we have our sorcerer's origin. So you could have Fey magic. Fey magic is that there was a fairy or Fey further up in your bloodline, and you're a descendant of that, and that's where your power comes from.
That one sounds cool.
You could be a pyromancer. Your innate magic manifests through fire. You could do something like shadow magic. Shadow magic is you draw your lineage to an entity from the Shadowfell. It's like a shadowy realm within D&D.
Yeah.
But that's for the emos and the goths.
Wild magic. At the
Wild
end.
magic comes from the wild forces of chaos that underlie the order of creation. This may come from enduring an exposure to a raw form of magic, or through the mysterious far realm. Perhaps you were blessed by a powerful creature or marked by a demon, or the magic could be a fluke of your birth, or obviously like descended down to you.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have some control over my power. Like the Fey one sounds nice. But can I use any type of magic, or does it limit?
Fey magic limits your spells to spells from the druid class. And sorcerer.
So I'm stuck
class.
being a druid,
It looks
basically.
like It looks like you can access sorcerer and spell.
So I can't use like fire or electricity or water.
If you choose fate. But remember, you're going to be quite limited early on since you're starting at level 1. You have to live up to learn more and more spells. But you could.
So basically with Fey magic, then I might still be able to use like, elemental magic.
Yeah, okay. You can use elemental magic if you have Fey magic.
Yes.
So Fey magic is going to be our decision.
Yes, I'm related to mystical Fays.
Now, a useful fact of this is that starting at the first level, you can speak Sylvan used by the Fae, and you gain more proficiency in nature.
Ooh.
Now you have to choose.
Question.
Yes.
I know there's like a spell or ability to talk to animals. Do I have to pick a specific class for that? Can I use it because I'm part animal?
I believe it's going to be a spell or a cantrip that allows you to talk to animals. I will see about allowing you to speak to certain animals.
Because don't mind learning the spell, because I would like to have that spell in my roster, being able to talk to any animal.
Yeah, we will see. I'll have to check.
Okay.
Now we're on to your background. Now this, I'll just need your backstory. How did your character come to be an adventurer? What were they doing
when
before?
A mommy and a daddy love each other very much.
Were you sheltered? Did you have any position of a job? Anything?
So basically, she's mostly been with her mother. I think her father left at one point. He passed away. But her and her brother were mostly raised by her mother around magic. She has a tendency to go a little loose. So her mother's had to like rein her in a bit, but she's become very good. She likes to help others. So she works very hard on getting her magic up.
Was she kept sort of secluded from the outside world?
Not really.
Okay.
She enjoys being around animals.
Okay.
That was one of her things. They're religious, but they're not completely religious. So, they kind of like kept to themselves.
Did she travel?
She's a high elf. Her mother's a high elf, so
Yeah.
Traveling. Once in a while, yes, they did actually. They liked going out and about, so she would travel.
Okay, because I'm looking
but she
for
wasn't really
background
into
that would
world
fit.
chaos.
So I'm thinking maybe a far traveler. A traveler that went on journeys and comes from a distant land. Now, obviously, in the world setting, you won't come from a distant land. You will, as being an elf, you'll come from up north. So, I think a far traveler.
An instrument? I see insight, perception, and I see instrument.
Yes,
gaming
you will be able to be proficient in either a music instrument or a gaming set, such as a dice set or a deck of cards.
Ooh, I think I'd choose an instrument, honestly, because I'm not that I like games, but I don't know how. I feel like my brother would more be into the gaming set, and I'd end up with the instrument.
So, does being a traveler sound like a good background for you?
So, but also, like, what's animal handling?
Animal handling means you are more proficient when dealing with animals.
I'm an animal. I feel like I could win this one just being myself.
So
I think I'd go with the far traveler.
Okay. You are a far traveler. I'm just waiting for it to load now. Okay. Out of being a far traveler, you could have a feature, but none of these features quite fit you. You weren't a part of a cult. You didn't grow up in tunnels. You aren't a dragon scholar, and you never lived in the Underdark. So that will be left blank.
Yeah,
Same as
that's just blank.
Same as your homeland, because obviously this is a homebrew campaign, so we'll be taking place in my world.
Yeah,
Now,
so can't really.
you can choose why you are here. Why are you in this land? Are you a pilgrim, a fugitive, a wanderer, or a sightseer?
Either a wanderer or a sightseer. I think a wanderer, because I'd probably just wander around and I'm probably lost at one point.
I feel like wanderer fits you better.
Yeah, I think wanderer.
Okay, you can choose a language. As a
Why would I
half
need to
elf,
choose a language?
because you're a half elf, you can know multiple languages. So obviously you'll know Elvish and you will know Common.
For one.
You'll also know Sylvian because of your background. But now you can just choose another language that you want to know.
Ooh, what's celestial?
Celestial means you can speak to celestials. These are like angels and that sort of thing.
Ooh, I want to speak to the angels.
Then you are able to speak celestial. Being a far traveler, you have journeyed to many lands and can know another language.
Merfolk.
How often do you think you're going to encounter a merfolk?
When I go swimming, just go by the ocean, you see one, and like, oh, my friend.
I will give you the language. Okay, proficiencies. Being you have bonus points in a bunch of different actions. So whichever ones that you feel like you could use an extra point in, I will let you pick from.
Okay, now I gotta start putting. Don't you like roll for points on something, or is there something different?
Okay, wait. Here's the roll for points. We are going to roll each one, and then that is what you are going to keep. Okay.
Oh gosh, we're going off luck now.
We are going off luck. 10 for strength, 14 for dexterity, 11 constitution, 12 for intelligence, 13 for wisdom, and 11 for charisma.
I can do this.
You can. This is not a bad one. Now we can go to your proficiencies. These are skills that you are better at, so you'll get extra bonus points towards them.
How many can I put in, and how many can I pick?
You can pick 2 proficiencies in these skills, and it'll boost each one.
So
of them
each
by
one I can
5
pick
points.
2 in.
No, you can pick like tables.
Damn.
So acrobatics.
It's hard to pick.
It is very difficult, so it is up to you.
I would want to say medicine because then I could help people in the party as well as myself if I ever get sick.
Medicine is under wisdom, and your wisdom's quite high, so this will boost medicine pretty high. It'll be good.
Yeah. Okay. So medicine.
Medicine
And then the next one's a little harder to pick because I want animal handling because I want to be able to handle animals and beasts.
yes.
But at the same time, I would like stealth so I could like sneak around people and things better.
So your dexterity is high, so if you up your stealth, it's going to be very high. You're going to be very sneaky.
Oh, that sounds so good. If I don't pick animal handling, will it just be like, you know, a normal person handling an animal?
You'll still have a bonus to it because your wisdom's higher. I'll go through your character sheet with you once it's completed and explain what you're proficient in, what you're better at.
Then stealth, because I want to stealthily go up to people and kill them. So, you know, the battle's done and it's just like, well, there you go, guys. You're
Now,
welcome.
I could be wrong, but if I'm right, proficiency also means you roll with advantage when making a check on those. So it means you roll 2 dice and you take the highest value.
Ooh.
Now, being a sorcerer, you have another proficiency you can add, but only in either Arcana, Deception, Intimidation, Persuasion, or Religion.
Arcana.
Okay? And you can do another one.
No, what is it first before you click
Arcana, It's your abilities in magic. Now, this will allow you
Okay,
to
then, yeah.
remember lore about spells and that sort of thing, and magical traditions.
So it's
if
just
you like,
remembering history about magic, not actual magic.
yeah, you'll also be like more likely to identify what a spell is. So if you come into an area and there's a burn mark on the ground and you want to identify if that was a fireball spell or just a regular fire, then I'd make you either roll an Arcana or a Perception check,
Okay,
or no,
Arcana.
Perception
Or
investigation.
Arcana. I think it's called Arcana.
I will call it Arcana. Now you can choose one more, either Deception, Intimidation, Persuasion, or Religion.
This one's just based off of like videos, but like get those feisty little dogs. I feel like
Yes.
intimidation be
You're,
best.
gonna go, you're a sorcerer. Intimidation's fair.
I would pick deception, but I don't think I'm that good. So I feel like intimidation would be better.
Intimidation and deception are both charisma checks. I'll just keep that in mind. But I might make you do a strength save on some intimidation checks, just for the hell of it.
What
But
intimidation? Because I could just picture like her, because she's got the dog face, and then she just gets that angry little dog face, and I'm like, "Argh."
Now, since your character is a far traveler, you can choose either a musical instrument or a gaming set that you are good at. So if
Okay,
you
so
had
what
to,
instruments do we have here, and what gaming sets do we have?
well, there's a lot, so I'm going to go through them. Instruments, you have bagpipes, bird pipes, which are like panpipes. You have a drum, flute, a hand drum, a horn, a long horn, a lute, a lyre, a pan flute, a song horn, and okay, I don't know what a viol is, but I think that's some
Oh,
sort of
what half
instrument.
of those things are?
Yeah, a lot of these I do not know. So if you had to
Three
pick,
dragon ante set.
you know what? I have no clue.
Well, we're
It's
going
like,
off your law and your
okay, I
game,
know. I
so
think I know what Three Dragon Ante is. It's like 3 card Monty. It's playing cards pretty much.
it's just playing cards.
Yeah.
Well, my brother's more into the card games. I'm more into board games. A lute and a lyre. What's the difference between them? I can't remember what they look like.
They're both very similar. Let me just check.
So I know that they're close to like a violin or a guitar kind of thing.
Yeah, they're closer to a guitar. Both of them are. I think a lyre is more of like a small harp.
I want the guitar one.
So that would be a lute.
Yeah, I think I'd go for the lute. I would pick a gaming set, but honestly, in real life, my brother wins at them more than I freaking do, so I don't feel like I'd be proficient at it.
Well, we'll see. Remember, this isn't real life. This is a
I know, but
role-playing
like
game.
I'm trying to base them off of like feelings and emotions of me going into a character
Which
and
is fair.
traveling and everything. My brother would definitely get better at it, and I know for a fact I would pick up music.
Okay, so as a sorcerer, you have 4 cantrips and 2 level 1 spells.
It's a cantrip.
So cantrip are like your minor spells. They don't take up spell slots. Spell slots need to be regenerated on a long rest. But cantrips don't take up spell slots when you use them. So you can use 10 cantrips in a combat encounter and be fine. But obviously spell slots are going to limit you to like 3 spells. Now, I would say, what kind of fighter do you want to be?
It
would you
really
say-
depends on who she's fighting, honestly. If it's close or far.
Would you see yourself wanting to use acid? Would you see yourself wanting to use fire? Cantrips?
Oh, yeah, definitely. She would want to like throw fire at someone. That's a definite.
Okay, well then that's one easy cantrip to pick, and that is Firebolt. Firebolt, you hurl a mote of fire at a creature or object within range. A flammable object hit by the spell ignites, if it isn't being worn or carried, and on hit, a target takes 1d10 fire damage.
What is Druidcraft?
Let me check. Druidcraft is basically a druid spell. You can either make a flower blossom, or a seed pod open, or a plant bloom. You can make a harmless sensory effect. So you can trick someone, make like snowflakes. It's a very like visual spell.
Okay, like an illusion?
Kind of, yeah, and it's not very useful.
Because I see there's Dazzle, an illusion cantrip, so I'm curious.
Dazzle creates a flash of blinding light in front of a creature within range. If they fail the saving throw, they have disadvantage on their next attack.
Oh, screw
However-
me over if I get it wrong.
Yeah, because if they succeed the save, they have advantage against your next attack.
You fuck no. I'm writing them, not myself.
Exactly.
Okay, so fire was the first one.
Firebolt's going to be your first. Then we
Kind of
have
want that acid you were talking about.
Acid Splash.
Like it is.
You,
You'll throw
you
someone
throw-
like acid.
you throw a bubble of acid. Choose one creature you can see within a 60-foot range, or choose two creatures you can see that are within 5 feet of each other, because it splashes. Target must succeed on a saving throw or take 1d6 acid damage. So this can be used to attack multiple enemies that are close together.
I feel like that's a good thing to throw in because I can just throw acid at someone.
It is a very good spell. Okay.
Like I was curious for Dazzle, but then like it can screw me over, so I'm not that into Dazzle anymore.
Yeah, it has its downside. Not everything can be combat. There are other things that are useful. Like you have things such as Mage Hand. You could create a floating hand at a point you choose within range. You can use it to pick up things, open an unlocked door, or steal an item.
Isn't that what my stealth is for?
Well, yeah, but this you can do from a distance. You also have like Minor Illusion, or you can
Ooh, what
send
can the
a
illusion do? Will it like hit me back and
Okay. Minor Illusion. You can create a sound or an image of an object within range that lasts for the duration. If you create a sound, its volume can range from a whisper to a scream. It could be your voice, someone
Go on.
else's voice, an animal roar, or even the beating of drums. Any sound you choose.
I want that one.
Yeah.
That
the
sounds
object,
perfect.
to note, the object that you can create can't be bigger than a 5-foot cube. The image cannot create sound, light, or smell, and physical interaction with the image will reveal it to be an illusion as things can pass through it. However, it can be used to trick people, and of course
sound.
the sounds can be used to trick people as well.
You say it makes sound, but it can't make sound?
No, you can choose to either make a sound or an image.
Oh. I prefer sound. You know how much you can screw with someone with just
Exactly,
sound?
it is very useful.
What's Fist of Iron?
Fist of Iron. You transform your empty hand into iron and do 1d6 points of damage by punching your enemy.
I think I might want that, just to clop someone.
You could take it.
Like, the Frost one sounds good too, but like, I've always thought that she kind of, if she doesn't have a stick on her, she's probably gonna clop someone.
Okay, then I will put Fist of Iron.
Yeah. Why does it have clockwork next to it?
It's the type of transmutation it is. Now we are into the big ones. Spells. The spells are a lot stronger. See, here's where you could have animal friendship. The spell lets you convince an animal that you mean it no harm. If its intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, they must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you. Whatever you want.
Beast Bond.
Beast Bond. You establish a telepathic link with one beast you touch that is friendly to you. If the spell fails, Spell fails if the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher. Until the spell ends, the link is active while you and the beast are within line of sight of each other. Through the link, the beast can understand your telepathic messages, and it can telepathically communicate simple emotions back to you. So it only works
Might
if you
go
have
with
an allied animal with you.
Yeah, I think I might want to go with like the animal friendship thing.
Animal friendship's more useful than beast bond.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll go with animal friendship, and then you have one more spell. I would suggest something offensive, like that can deal damage.
Yeah, that's what my main goal was, to get something big, killing, and I was gonna make both my slots that, but then like animal friendship popped in there.
Yeah,
Fairy
no, that's fair.
fire, bone storm. Gosh, there's so many.
There is a lot.
And then one's cure wounds. That one's actually really helpful. I know I have medicine, but like during a battle, I'm pretty sure I can't throw medicine at people.
Are you
Well,
sure
you
you
probably
want to
can
use your
actually.
fast slot for cure wounds? That's the problem.
No, I want a bigger hitter, and like I saw fairy fire, and I see all these other ones like catalyst and
As you level up, you will have access to more and more spells, but for now, just at your level 1, you can only choose one more. Now, there is a big hitter that I know of, and that's Chromatic Orb. To throw a 4-inch diameter sphere of energy at a creature that you can see within range. You can choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder for the type of orb you create. And if it hits, they take 3d8 damage. That's quite a strong one, but there are plenty others.
that one's actually the best because I can choose what I want the orb to have, like what magic type. So I feel like that one's actually the best.
Okay, alignment. Now, this is whether you are lawful good, neutral good, and so on and so forth. It goes from
I'd
lawful
say I'm
good
pretty
to chaotic.
neutral.
Okay, now I can't say that you're true neutral. Would your character still try and do good, or would you
Yeah,
only
she
be
definitely
after?
helps people. But in like a situation where she's got to pick sides, she's pretty neutral.
Okay,
She's not gonna pick
so
sides based off of something stupid or something like that.
then I would say lawful neutral would probably fit your character best.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to go out of your way to go on a crusade of good, are you? You're pretty neutral.
Yeah, I'll help people if I can help them. I'm not gonna help you to the point that I don't have any food on me or money left for myself.
Which is
I
good.
help, but I have a standard. I have to
Hey,
save myself too.
being a half elf, what is your character's age? You can choose
Considering
for them
she's
to
an
be
elf,
quite
she can
young.
live for a freaking long time.
Yeah,
But I'm just gonna
but
go with my age.
so 27.
Yeah.
Your height.
I don't know
Now this is
how
feet.
high to make her, because she's not really tall average. I'd say she's between small and average. She's like between there.
So I would go for 5 foot. 5'4" is about right, about average for a woman.
Yeah, close to average, but she's still considered small.
Weight doesn't really matter here. Make her 100
And
pounds.
she's
And that's it.
unknown.
I can actually type that in, you know that?
Sure, just unknown because you don't know how. She's not heavy. She's very light actually,
Hmm.
but she's never weighed herself.
Eye color?
Her eye color, it's blue.
Blue. Skin color? Well, you're
Well,
technically
under
half
her
dog,
fur,
right?
she has white skin.
Under fur. There you go. And then hair, which is going to be your fur color.
Fur is cream colored, so like blonde. Just say blonde.
Blonde fur. Okay. Additional features we won't go into yet. That's going to be background stuff. So, your character is a half-elf sorcerer with a background in fey magic. She is a far traveler who is lawful neutral. Now, your skills, you have a 10 in strength, so a +0 to strength abilities. You have a 14 in dexterity, meaning a +2 to dexterity saving throws. An 11 in constitution, so that's +0. 12 in intelligence, 13 in wisdom, and charisma is 11. For your regular skills, you have a +2 in acrobatics. You have a +1 in animal handling. You have +3 in arcana with proficiency. 0 for athletics and a 0 for deception. +1 for history, 3 for insight, 2 for intimidation, 1 for investigation, a +3 for medicine, nature, and perception. You have a +0 on performance and persuasion, a +1 on religion, +2 on sleight of hand, and your best skill is a +4 in stealth, +1 in survival.
I'm stealthy.
Your initiative is going to be a +2 because that is based on, I think, your dexterity. Being a Fae, well, having Fae ancestry, you actually have an advantage against saving throws on being charmed. So it's difficult for them to charm you, and you cannot be put to sleep by magic. So sleep magic spells will not affect you. Being at
Cool.
level 1, your hit dice is only a 1d6. So your maximum health is 6 hit points. You are not very strong hit point wise because you are a sorcerer. Your armor class is 13 due to the leather armor. You also have dark vision. You can see in dim light within 60 feet as if it were bright light, and in darkness as if it were dim light. You are able to speak 5 languages. You are able to speak Common, Elvish, Celestial, Merfolk, and Sylvan. As for your attacks, you have Fist of Iron, Acid Splash, Minor Illusion, and Firebolt as your cantrips. Your spells are Animal Friendship and Chromatic Orb. Your regular attacks are to hit them with your quarterstaff for 1d6 bludgeoning, or to stab them with your dagger or throw your dagger at them for 1d4 plus 2 piercing. And that is it. What do you think of Trixie?
I love her. I got her as close to some of my own morals as possible, and I still made her more chaotic and more entertaining.
Oh, there we go.
What's nice is because she has jewelry. The necklace I have from my mom and my dad, she has one, and you just can't see it because it's all in that floof. Okay, thanks guys, and that will be that for this video today, with Glomp helping me make up my character and all her stats and everything. And please leave a like and a comment down below. Tell us about your characters and anything fun about them. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Bye!